Welcome guys. Last time we got past the 6 dance in one stream, which is very nice. Today we are playing these 7 dance. Very good. And unlike the 6 dance, the 7 dance are a little bit tougher. And this guy, wow, this guy is almost ranking up to 8 dan. So this guy is 14 and 6 at 7 dan. It's okay, don't worry. We expect to be stronger than 14 and 6 at 7 dan, so no problems there. So we're gonna have to use a little bit more, a little bit more thought, a little bit more tact against these Fox 7 dans. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy these games against the Fox 7 dans. Let's get through it. Let's get into it. All right, a Tanuki right off the bat. That is very interesting. So I don't think we're gonna be fixing this in Gote. So so then we can. Okay, this is what we decided. A Fox 7 dan. Now, if you see a Fox 7 dans are at the doorstep or the cusp of the really strong players category, Below Fox 7 dan, you're just a good Go player. After Fox 7 dan, you are for sure a strong Go player. So, look for a major difference or major upgrade against compared against the 6 dance that we played with before. Okay, we're gonna connect with these 7 dance, and right about this level is where you start to see some very nice Go personalities form, and almost all the Go personalities for these Fox 7 dance, there's not going to be any simple weaknesses. Like you can't, we should not be able to just do one thing and win against these Fox 7 dance. So look for some fights and look for very reasonable play. Now, if you don't detect a lot of reason in these Fox players, you're not alone. But once you get to the higher and higher ranks, when you don't detect the reasoning in their play, it is usually indicative of something that you are not doing right, as opposed to something that they are not doing right. So yeah. Okay. We can play this honey and get more synthase, so we're gonna play this way, just capture the outside. It's an exchange. We lost 3 stones. Now, the one thing to note, you will come across this type of player a lot, and that is this territorial type of a player. What makes a territorial player? He gets these corners. In this game, he already got 3 corners. And the thing to remember about these territory players is that you always want to remember that they are not just going after territory. They are always getting the territory as a intermediary for fighting. So for fighting, because once they have a solid group, it is totally alive, and there is nothing. It is absolutely thickness. Solid groups are thickness. Territory groups are thickness, and you have to absolutely treat them as such, and you have to be careful when fighting. When you start fighting against this type of a player. Okay, see, first fight on the upper side already happened, and he captured 3 of our stones. Okay, so that's there. That shows you Um, okay, very, very, something slightly bad for us has already happened. It was an exchange, so it's not the end of the world, but um, you know, you know how it is. Okay, so we played one more move. Now black has 30, 40, 50 points now, which is quite a lot. Um, yeah, it's we do feel a lot of pressure for territory right now. And this guy has played super reasonably so far. And we find ourselves playing something like this, which is very weird. Yeah, 50 points. Nothing to, yeah, nothing to laugh at. It's a lot. Okay. He cuts, yeah. See, the territory player, he's never really after the territory. He's always after your stones. Always after your stones. Okay, we're gonna capture this one. We would like to play this move and then connect, but I don't think that's gonna save ourselves. So let's attack the whole thing. Sadly, we needed one more move here. Is this guy going a little too territorial? Well, is there such a thing as too much territory? Well, we'll see. Okay. Press 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We need to capture something. The 4 stones will do fine, and regardless of how this game will finish, if you guys, just by the game that we have played so far, we can see that, the opponent has put, quite a lot of pressure on us. Win or lose, this game has already seen, win or lose, we have already, we can already tell that the opponent is putting quite a large amount of pressure against us. Yeah, Fox 7 dance are no joke, no joke. Are we doing well? It's hard to say. I'm starting to use words like I hope we are doing well. Whenever you start using words like that, it means at least you're not clearly winning, At least we don't have a clear win yet. Okay, so the fighting has come to the middle. Let's see. There, we cut him off at the base. Oh my god, this... Well, that's a big problem. I never expected him to play this. This is quite a strong move. Quite a strong move. And just from this move alone, I'm getting bad feelings about this game. But you see that regardless, clearly, these guys are in for a fight, and when we play one of these guys, we are in for a fight as well. we may have to think about giving up a portion of our positions. Again, this guy has done, has played super reasonably. We should have connected, of course. We were stupid. Okay, well, this is a little bit better. At least we can connect in Sente. So why don't we do it? We're making full use of the fact that we have two eyes over here. Hane. Yeah. We're not alive, even though black is also not alive. It's questionable. It's questionable. He's gonna play here, isn't he? No, he's playing this. Uh-oh. Wow. This is very, very strong moves, as you can see. Are we gonna lose, guys? Are we going to lose? Well, so first things first, we're gonna extend for some liberties. Yep, and so we're gonna extend here for more liberties. We're gonna turn. Maybe we can play this. No, we can't play that. We're gonna have to fight this out with black. He's getting so many liberties here. Oh my god. Mm. Wow. Shocking. Shocked. extremely shocked. And he keeps tenukiing this. It's very strong, of course. Very shocked. All right, not only did we lose the liberty race, we lost it by 2 liberties. So before, we played really badly in this fight. Maybe we could have played a knight's move, maybe one more block, but he played this one. It was really good. All right, the first game is not a win. Very unfortunate, and the opponent doesn't want a rematch. All right. As you guys can see, for these 7 dans, they're not, total pushovers, and unlike the 6 dans we met before, people argue about how much difference there is between the dan levels, and some say there's a lot, some say there isn't. Well, there definitely isn't very much difference in the dan levels, but we do say that 7 dan is the threshold of the strong players, for a good reason. The last player played quite well, and you see the style that he played. It's a very particular style. Just gotta remember, when you're fighting against this kind of a player, always be careful, because all the positions that they took early in the game, the territory, it's not territory, they are all fortresses, and in the middle game, they always use this very well to fight with you, and so you are never actually in a good spot in these fights, because the opponent has all his positions relatively settled. Yeah, if we tried harder, maybe we could do it, but well, we didn't try harder, did we? And we were one careless middle fight, and the game went shockingly bad. Remember that one extend of that one stone, right? Never expected that, but there it is, and this type of player is very good at that. You think there's no problem, and then he's strikes you where where you do not expect, and all of a sudden it's you're very, it's not that the position is very good for him, it's that it's very unexpected, so it's easy to make a lot of big mistakes, and it's hard to see a very easy way to get to get through the position. All right, a new game, a new 7 dan. I hope the rest of these 7 dan games go better, huh? We will see if we lost one game just so that we could make it to 8 dan, and then not skip the 8 dans, or if this is more of a rule rather than a exception. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys also, like me, are able to find modes of the game, ways of playing, stylistic approaches, the sheer joy of victory, or various things like that. I hope you guys are able to find a lot of fun in this game, as much as I have, and that yeah, and that the game is a very, very enjoyable process. Okay, we did prepare this. There is a call after white extends, but let's just say we captured this one stone so that we don't have to fight coasts like this. So that we can win coasts like that. We do have to fight them. We can win them. Well, that's a surprise. A surprise defense. But I totally understand, of course. The notion of playing it safe rather than being sorry that you didn't play it safe. All right. So we're getting our territory. Where is white getting his? Over here, maybe. Maybe it's a good idea. The Hana. Yeah, we were wondering if white was gonna just turn or Hane. Oh, a double Hane too while you're at it. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right, guys. Hello. The Fox 7 dance are so good. This guy used a bot? No, no, no. That guy is AI. 7 dance aren't that good. Okay. Don't worry, guys. We do lose to 7 dance all the time, so it's definitely not impossible for us to lose other to 7 dance. And that guy was a strong 7 dan too, so it's not a fluke. Not a fluke. Don't go around accusing people of using the AI on you every time you lose, guys. Let's see if we can, play a bit better in the next ones. Then we're good. Bot! Call the bot police! I lost! Oh, very nice tanukis. I do like these. Yeah, interesting tanukis. Interesting tanukis. Oh my god, we haven't actually moved yet. How long have you been playing? I started going January and I love it. I'm about 14Q on OGS. I played for 27 to 28 years. 27 to 28 years. Enjoy the game. It's a little tough to get started at the game, but once you get started, this is very, 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 very fun. And Go players are very nice people as well. And, all good, all the good stuff. See, this 7 dan is a little bit, well, of course it's going to be weaker than the other one. We can already tell some of the things that we would do differently in some of our moves. First, let's play this one just to test. Oh, the Atari is coming? The Atari would be a problem, but okay. Yeah, this one and then this is extend Sente. I think it probably is because we connected already, and so the mistake White is making is White is already alive over here, but he's adding moves here, which is not very big. We are already connected down here, so we're definitely not like capturing this one stone or capturing these two stones. We're going on to other things. Well, I hope you love the game as much as I do, and yeah. Yeah, so by the same token, you don't want to capture stones that are close to your thickness or somewhere that you're alive. You also don't want to save the stones that are you also don't want to save the stones that are next to your thickness or next to your opponent's thickness. And so if you do, get prepared to be attacked very severely. Right now, like this move is Sente, this move is Sente, so it's very difficult for White to really move out, and we can see that White is really struggling to move out. We went for the kill, but if we didn't go for the kill, this would also not be very good for White. Okay, the Atari is coming, and then we are playing this Atari or this Atari or this move to capture the one stone. This still doesn't work yet. So unfortunately, White just simply died here died here on the inside, and that's the greatest risk you have of, playing close to the opponent's strengths. Yeah. Unfortunate. There's only two Ataris. There is nothing else. There's nothing else. Yeah, more dying on the inside. But yeah, that last 7 Dan played very impressive, right? Given how this game is going, we can really tell how impressively played the last player, how impressive the last player played. Yeah, this is unfortunately this is typical of what we come to expect against 7 Das. Of course, as with all ranks, there's a big discrepancy between the strongest 7 Das and the weakest 7 Das, of course. Much more than 2 stones, right? Much more than 2 stones. We can take our pick with what to do now, but I think we're gonna go Atari. So we'll see. Yeah, are we gonna let him capture? Are we gonna let him capture? I think we're gonna let him capture. Very unfortunate. But, we captured these 3, saved those 2, and the bottom still needs to live. It's a disaster for White, of course. That's not gonna change. The only thing is that this cut is not as bad as it can be, particularly because of the middle stones being captured. Okay. There's only 2 liberties for white on the inside, so yeah, no surprise that white goes for the desperate co. Goes for the resignation. All right, good game. All right, let's continue. Um, Surprisingly, it's not an oh my god. It's not an instant match like before. Um, should we play it? I think so. Since we already lost one, we lost the possibility of um, 20 straight wins to um, 20 straight wins to what 20 straight wins to 9 dan, right. So might as well play it out here, no problem. Okay. This one stone seems and since this guy is giving us no komi, why don't we play it out? Okay. Big misclick early on. That's okay. I'll let you guys know when I feel that the game is back to even. So we wasted a move, so it's as if he went first. It's as if he went first, so no komi game, he went first, which is a little bit bad. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when we get back to even. Note how I said that, right? I'll let you guys know when we get back to even, not if we get back to even. I'll let you guys know when we get back to even. Okay, so first we'll capture some stones. Shinfusaki. Yeah, I'll let you guys know when we get back to even. Okay, I think we're back to even. Okay, ignore all of that and then play out. I'll play out here. Okay, we're back to even. Let's keep invading. We didn't have to invade. We wanted to invade. Make most use out of your stones as possible, especially dead stones. Make the most use out of them possible. He doesn't capture, he turns. Very good. Very, very good. Instead of connecting solidly, we played a... is this weird? I don't know. Anyway, we played a very shape move, and we'll see. It just connects. Okay, we can connect here, but the most important thing is to run away right now. He did capture that one stone from earlier, so let's not make his capture a good move. Since he played a knight's move, we have a very nice hane, but when we do hane, I think he's gonna cut, so we didn't play the hane, we played this. These two exchanges are inside versus our outside, and so hopefully that's gonna be okay. Oh my god, this is what he was looking for? Okay, all of a sudden everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense now for him. Everything makes sense now. Okay, we might not be back to even yet. We probably should have played the Hane. That would have been a ko. Oh, all right, all right. Okay, so weirdly, this one stone has a little bit of a use. A little bit of use. This peep is meaningless. It's very very meaningful, this peep, but given that we don't have to save these two stones in this corner, these things are just gonna be not useful. So two things we can do: connect and capture. Or just Atari and treat this light. I think we're gonna treat this light. Atari one more time. I think we're gonna treat this light. What's up, Mike Go? Welcome, Friday. Yeah, we're taking it easy this Friday with these 7-dan games. How are you doing? Have you guys, whose games did you guys go over this week? Go over any interesting games, any fun games, any convoluted games. Was Jeff here at with Jeff? Was Jeff here with Go with Jeff? And convoluted, yes, we were reviewing the German championships. Nice, the German championships. There is one particular German player called Benjamin something. After we played with him on Fox, he said, "You used the AI on me. You AI cheater. I hate you. No one can ever beat me this bad." Some Benjamin guy on Fox. So we have, and then we said a lot of things to him, a lot of like stuff, including, "You are from Germany. You're not one of the stronger Go playing countries anyway. So who, the idea is, what are you say, what are you doing saying that no one can beat you this bad?" And anyways, yeah. So that was a real funny, a very very interesting episode. But this time, when we went to the European Go Congress, the Germans were very very impressive. Lots of strong players. Many Germans have Fox 8-dan accounts. Maybe some even have 9-dan accounts. So we're very impressed. So now Germany is the strongest Go playing country without one of their own professionals. Right, right, yeah. Which episode is this? I need to rewatch. Don't worry. It was a long time ago, and it's not worth it. Don't worry. Yeah, Jeff was here. Okay. German championships. Jeff's student, two of Jeff's student. I know one guy is the Yu Ze, and he almost took down Andrei Kravets. Very, very good. He's in Germany, and Go Dave is in Germany. There's another guy, Sukai or something. He's also in Germany. Yeah, so Germany is the strongest Go playing country without a professional, huh? Which is good. All right. So who won? Did you guys any one of those players mentioned? Any one of those games mentioned? What any games by one of the players we mentioned? You know what I mean? Yeah. Any games by one of the players that we mentioned? Oh, very strong move by White. Yeah, the thing is, we think White is not alive, but then White thinks none of our groups are alive, so we'll see. Yeah, basically. So if you guys just came from the Go with Jeff stream, which games did you see? Like, which players did you guys see? Oh, wow, what a move. If this works, if this works, of course, we're in trouble. That's a given. And we need to relearn some life and death knowledge. And in fact, we're not only gonna make it not work, we're gonna go with the maximum, the biggest life we possibly can. Yeah, we give up this, but we gain the outside, this move. Although we don't quite gain that, do we? Okay, well, we lose this connecting Sente, but we gain the outside, and all of a sudden he turns, so there is no more connecting Sente. All right, let's just say the 7 dan we played at first was a little bit stronger, maybe a little smidge stronger than this 8 dan that we're playing right now. Oh my god. It was a long time ago, maybe over a year ago. I'm like, are you FJ? FJ would never say what you said. And he's like, no, I don't think he was FJ. Something Benjamin is what I remember. All right, we're just gonna capture that. He's gonna capture the corner, but let's just say we probably gained a little bit more than he did. We probably gained a little bit more than he did. This is a conservative move. A jump would have been totally fine. We did capture outside, so theoretically this is Sente because it's a ko and this stuff, but well, let's just get on with the game. Okay, we don't know what to do, so let's just. Okay, this is for sure not the best. We are surrounding a huge center, but the way to surround a huge center is you have to make Sente moves. So a peep would have made sense. A lot of moves here make sense, but you don't want to. If you do play here, you want to make your position as strong as possible. Again, not necessarily as fast as possible, strong as possible. Yeah. So this knight's move was not the best, territory surrounding move. It's either strong or Sente or super fast, where you can you can sacrifice a stone or two. Okay, this is interesting. We're just gonna connect. Ah, I see. So here we're gonna take the opposite, the other approach, which is just goes around fast. And when white plays here, we're gonna go like sacrifice 1 or 2 stones in order to surround this. Ah, I see. He's connected in Sente. He has connected in Sente. Alright. Congratulations to white for destroying quite a lot of territory. I can't believe he pulled this off. Well, Can't believe he pulled this off. Insente. Maybe we should have played this move. Then white had to connect. Should we style on this and let these die, or take it all? You know what, guys? I'm feeling stylish. Are you guys feeling stylish? Yeah, I'm feeling stylish. Oh, he extends. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, so we were gonna style on him, sacrifice a few stones to make a big territory, but the opponent wouldn't accept that, and so we just have to accept everything. And yeah, I see. So potentially there is an issue here, but I think now is a good time for us to exercise the when ahead, get more ahead strategy. Play this. Capture these. Although we probably had to respond to this. Oh well. Probably needed to respond. Yeah, he Atari's very bummed out about this result. Oh well, oh well. I thought perhaps we could make some ice, but we can't. Oh well. No, we're. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Are we at the? Are we at risk of losing, Michael? Are we? Let me assure you, we are not. We are gonna be fine. Our final backup is this Ko in the corner. Ah, I think we gave up. You know, I think we gave up no less than 15 points. Push. The worst part about this is that this newfound like points gained by White, it's gonna make him not resign. See, like he has hope. He has hopes and dreams now. Hopes and dreams. This is you never want your opponent to have hopes and dreams. So there you go. Okay. Hmm? Hmm. Uh, ah. Okay. So we only captured 12 points in Sente. And what white has is even more points. It's gonna destroy a big chunk of our territory. But, you know, overall 12 points, maybe 15 points, given that we destroyed some. 13 points is probably more destroyed for him than destroyed for us, so probably okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh my god. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 90 to 70. And I know, we always overcount ourselves and undercount the opponent, so let's count a little more for the opponent. You know, 80, you know, maybe 80. Not gonna matter. All right, finish it. Okay, no. That would be a way to lose. That would be a way to lose. There's five points here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Yeah, so as you guys can see, the 7 dance and 7 and 8 dance are quite a little bit stronger than the 6 dance. This is 5 points, maybe 6. Oh, 6 points. This is more than 6 points. This is 4 points, 5, 6, 7 points. What a good end game exercise, huh? 5 pointers, a 7 pointer. This is I don't know how much. It's only yesterday. What? I see. I see. This is his like last attempt at victory. He's gonna Atari here. You see? You see gonna Atari here? Oh god. Connect. Good luck making 2 icing there, my friend. I see. Defender's advantage, guys. It's too bad we still don't have anything on the inside. Or do we? Or do we, guys? I think we did. I think we did. We just messed this one up. And what we see is this. Yeah, he's like desperately trying to calculate, let me get 4 liberties and then I can kill him. Good luck with that. But you know, 4 liberties, I don't think 4 liberties will actually kill us. So he connects. What? What is that? Yeah, he's really all in on this. Unfortunately, he has no eyes. Oh my god. Silly opponent. Silly opponent. You have no eyes. Let's win by as much as possible. Silly opponent. You have no eyes with your group. So, guys, after you win your games, guys, you know what we do. After we win, we say, "Wow, we have to praise the opponents because the stronger your opponents are, the stronger the players you beat are, the stronger you are. So we're gonna praise him." And what we're gonna say is, if only you had 1 more liberty, my friend, you would have won for sure. It was so close. If only you had 1 more liberty. Man, if only you had 1 more liberty. All you needed was 1 more. Then you would have won. But you know, that's what you say after you win against an opponent. You would have won if you had 1 more liberty. Okay, this is a Joseki. It was unfair for him. Right. If only you had 2 eyes instead of 1. I think the normal Joseki is good enough. We're just gonna play the normal Joseki. Another sunset, another sunrise. It's only yesterday. Another good day, another bad day. It's all just yesterday. Alright. Yeah, he had Aries. Are we gonna capture? We are gonna capture. How big is this stone? It's hard to gauge, but it makes us alive, so We played here. He plays this one space. It's fixing this move out and then Atari. But come on, come on, come on. Really, 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 really. Only you had one more liberty, my opponent. Well, I guess we'll have 7 dance and 8 dance today. I don't think anyone objects. This is interesting. I don't want to play this because that's Sente. And, okay. Extend. Yeah, I don't see any problems extending, but let's just play the stronger and safer thing. Squeeze? You're gonna squeeze? Okay, you're gonna squeeze again. Okay, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Now what white does makes sense. It's gonna squeeze again. We're gonna go into the corner. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Counterattack against this location. Very promising, my opponent. Very promising. Very promising for us. How does this move sound? Sounds good. Alright. How is this peep? I think it will kill him. But will it kill him? Oh, almost played this move that would have killed us. Sunset. How is this exchange? I don't think that exchange is good. So, we're not gonna go for the exchange. Because we know right now white has killing on his mind, so he's very likely to connect this. And once he does that, we can kill the left. And then it's all good. This extent was not something we thought of. So this move and everything was just no good. This move should have been here. Strengthen the weakest attacking stones, and then it's good. Killed from last game? Maybe. Oh, he left? I don't. Why? The user has left Fox. Well, he's clearly losing this one as well, but, well, clear to me. It's not at all clear that he's losing this one, but it's clear to me. My guess is 15 to 20 points right now, as of now. So he just simply quit. The next move is cut and Hane on the first line for the greatest, can't connect home thing. No, he's back. He's back. See, as expected, he is after the group. He is not gonna, he is not. And that gives us time to capture his group instead, as we discussed. Okay. Play it safe or play it not safe? Played it safe. He does have a lot of liberties. 6 liberties. We're beginning to regret this a little bit. Okay. Luckily, he plays not where the most important spot is. This is Sente, isn't it? But I think we prefer to not answer that. We only have 5 liberties. It's going to be some kind of a code. to be careful here. We have to be real careful here. Yeah, this is good for white. Let's just make sure this is dead. Connect this. Yeah, at least we have co-threads. One step co. Later we have this Atari and attacks the middle, so it is very nice to go for the outside now, which is good. I always like this. Joseki. It's like black gets both sides, and then white still has to run. In a well, I'm talking about this attach and then capture Joseki. Capture one stone Joseki. This attach and then Hane Joseki. That's complicated. But that's okay. This is the Joseki I was talking about. Okay. I think we're winning all these codes, so we're gonna Atari, and what is white gonna do? Connect later. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, this move, and then but is it valid? I don't think that's valid. This move, because he already Atari'd this first line move, so we can play this and extend. He has 4 liberties. He only has 4 liberties. Luckily for him, he can extend 1 more without worry. No, luckily for him, he could extend 1 more without worry. It's only yesterday. We have to extend the cuts, but we kind of want to extend anyways. This is quite a big territory, isn't it? Quite a big territory. Peep. Extend. Attack these. Well, why don't we do that now? We're using the corner in a slightly different way. We're gonna play here first, and then Atari, and then Atari, instead of what? Well, yeah, we're gonna use that instead of Atari here and then jumping out. Very good timing, isn't it? I like my timing too. Gives up the corner. Gives up the corner. Okay, we're gonna take the corner. It's like 30 points. Then we'll, maybe we should have gone for the middle. Would have gone for the middle like this, like the following. You'll see. There's a push and cut, so this is no problem. Like this, Atari, 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 Atari connect. That would totally destroy the middle. So, you know, this move then makes a lot of sense for white. And that's okay. That's gonna be okay. So we get this whole thing alive and survived in Sente, which is fine. So we'll play here. This was better. This was better. This was better. Alright, we're having a lot of fun. Oh my god, someone got banned. How many points is the next move in Ko worth? That is a great question to ask Kim Ji-suk, who gave a lecture on Ko worth. Actually, we can know this. So overall, this whole thing would be 10, 20, 30, 36, 7, 8, 9. 39 points for white. 10, 20, 30, 35, 6, 10, 20, 30, 34. 34, and then the, alright, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 39 points for white if white wins the Ko. And 30 points for black if black wins the Ko. So out of the whole thing, there is 69 points. 69 points. 69 points total here. If black plays one and then plays another move, it's all over. Two black moves and it's all over. And 1, 2, or yeah, it takes 2 moves and it's all over for black. And for white, it takes 3 moves. Okay. 2 moves for black, 3 moves for white. Okay, gonna play here. And 3 moves for white. So if white plays, then it's a direct Ko. If white plays, it becomes direct Ko, and white is 39, black is 30, so white has 4.5 points. 4.5 points, not, just points wise, assuming the Ko is 50-50, white has 4.5 if white plays. So if black plays, if white plays, white has 4.5. If black plays and it's all over, then black has 10, 20, 30. So that would make the move. We had to extend. I can't believe we answered it like that. So if it's one move and done, then the move would be worth 34.5 points. But it's not one move and done. However, after one move, it would be 1, 2, 2-step approach move Kos. So we know the bounds for this very, very, we basically know what this code is worth. About 34 points, so smaller than 34 points, so something like 30 points, which is not small. Which is not small if you right. So it's about 30 points, which is why. Wait. No. It's not right. It's not worth 30 points. Right. Because when white plays, it's a ko expected 4 points. When black plays, I can't believe he connected this. When black plays, oh, never mind. When white plays, it's not a direct ko, it's a one-step ko. So yeah, I was like, well, then I would have played this much more if this was worth 30 points. So it's not. When white plays 2 moves, then white has 4.5. When white plays 2 moves, white has 4.5. When black plays 2 moves, black has 30. So 2 moves, 4.5. 2 moves, 30. So 2 moves is worth 34.5. So each move is worth 15 to 17 points. 17 points. 17.125 points. 17.125 points. But I don't think that's it. I think you calculate the cos as by like 2 moves, and then it's like 17 points. So it's less than 17 points. I think. A move by white here is worth like 15 points. I calculate about 20 points, which is about right. 69 points. If you divide that by 4, that's like, it's close to 20, which is 17 that we said, which would be about right. What is white doing? I have no idea what white is doing. Oh, white is fighting with this entire outside group. I understand now. Understand. This whole wrapped around outside Python dragon for black. And white is gonna play this move. We're gonna play here, and he's gonna push and throw in for the cut. Isn't he, guys? Or he's gonna just die in gote like this. That's too bad. Well, he was gonna die regardless, but still, he's gonna die regardless. Yeah, 20 points swing. That sounds about right. White needs 3 moves, so white needs 2 moves to make it a ko, to make it a direct ko. So black has 30. So 2 moves to make it white, having 4.5 in the corner, and then 2 moves to make it white plus 4.5. Black has at most 30, so less than that, because black needs more than 1 move to capture white for sure. So black needs to capture and then connect. Oh, perhaps we have to work at this in a side problem. White plays 1, and then we fight a 1 move approach ko for 1 move approach ko. Therefore, if white plays 1 more, it's like that. When black plays the move, it ends. So it doesn't end. So like if black plays this and then it ends, then it's like 17.5. So if black plays and it doesn't end, black's value is less than 30 points, which means the value of the move is less than 17 1/8 of a point. because it also takes two black moves to do. So given that white plays here, goes for the ko, then eventually it will become black plays one move and ends the ko. So if that happens, it reverts back to 17.125 points. And if that doesn't happen, alright, so 15.7 points is my guess. We can tell by putting this into the AI and then. Oh, no, we can't tell by the AI because the AI will fight the ko and know what the ko is. So the AI will not tell us exactly what that is. But the AI will tell us how big it is, how big it is.
Start to play.
And obviously, this also depends on game conditions. All right, so it's complicated. It's complicated. If you put the ko onto a 29 by 29 Go board, good one, very, very good one. Maybe AI can guess the value. Yeah, put it into the opening and the AI can guess the value then, for sure. Just an opening of this game. And we knew. Okay. I think we got a little carried away. Ooh, this move. Since we don't make a bad move, this has to be good for white. But what do we do? How do we cash it in? I know this is not too bad for white. It's not too bad for white. I'm thinking. Oh, he connected, so all the thinking goes out the window. If the extent happened, I was thinking connect and play this knight's move. Now that he connected here, he doesn't have a great follow up, so we're gonna accept the gote moves. Accept the gote moves. My God, you ignore this? You ignore this? I think we're gonna play it simple, just simple. Just very, very simple. The direct Hane and double Hane. I think it will be. No, we just couldn't accept the simple solution. Ah, and we allowed him some leverage to escape. Okay. We definitely don't want to lose the liberty we had. Okay. Hurry underneath. Okay, that ends that. Does it end that? Should we play this move? Or should we attack? Well, let's play this move. This is a bit annoying, but I don't think we have to answer that, so there's a limit to how annoying this is. Whatever you can't, whatever you don't have to answer, there's a pretty um, you know pretty acceptable limit. It can only be this annoying if you don't have to answer it, and then it becomes annoying for the opponent. Yeah, I didn't think of the outside honey. I didn't wanna, lose the two stones for free, and you know, looking from this, seems like we and the opponent are on the same page. So he connects, so that's okay. We never have to save the two stones ever again, and so we can go on to do something else. Another way to get ahead is to get Sente and then not answer any of the threats from the opponent. Yeah, we don't want to capture one stone, that is not what we do. So we try to go from the outside. We're gonna go here, aren't we, guys? Go here. I don't know. This was not good. Not good. Probably honey is better. Yeah, this just gives black the position, the eye space. But it's okay. But it's okay. Yeah. We can do this all day. All day. We can extend all day. Yeah, yeah. Capture one of our stones, sure. Capture two of our stones, sure. Capture four of our stones, great. After you do all of this, you lose. Do we connect this one? I don't think so. Never connect if you don't have to. Never protect your weaknesses if you don't have to. So, what are we witnessing? What are we watching? Massive sacrifices. Well, not massive sacrifices, many sacrifices. Oh, one more? One more? Yeah, why not? Sacrifice one more for the sport. Atari, Hane, yes. 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 Connect, my friend. Ooh, this move. Better than connect. Better than connecting. This is gonna be. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of fun. Look, he's gonna jump, and we're gonna attach again right here, and then we're gonna Hane. He can't block because of the Atariness. Yeah, he was gonna jump. We're gonna play here. He connects with Hane. He can't block. He has to turn. We play this move. He can't block. He has to play here, and then we block him again. So we sacrifice even more to get the corner. Nice, if I may say so myself. My opponent. The fun is gonna. Unfortunately, the fun is gonna end right now. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, the fun ends. Unfortunately, the fun ends. I don't. Ah, the fun ended. Okay, the fun can start again. More ignores. Capture my one stone, please. Okay. Okay, the fun is starting again. Please continue to capture my one stone. Okay, I think my opponent has just about had enough. As in, he's getting ready to press the resign button. So he does capture. The resign button is being pressed. So I hope 25 points for black, 40 points for white. And then this moyo. 40 points plus this moyo. 25 points for black. By the way, guys, very super amazing, nice looking cup from the European Go Congress. Very cute. There's a life and death problem. A very European Go Congress Toulouse themed thing. We went to their school of aviation, ENAC, and ENAC and aviation school, pilot training school. Pilot training. Yeah, I bought three of these home. One is for drinks, which was their original purpose, which was they were used at the bar for draft beers. One I used for holding waters for brushing my teeth. I took that one to the Go tournament, New England Open Go tournament, and I was able to brush my teeth. Yeah, very nice. And I have one here for regular drinks, such as water and milk today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dare I say dope stuff. That's dope. You know, dope, not marijuana, dope, as in that's cool. Yeah, cool. This is very nice. This is one-legged chicken by the opponent. One-legged chicken by the opponent. But we have much, much more sinister planned. Sinister things planned for my opponent. Because he has captured our 5 stones. But it's only 5 stones, which is only 1 eye. And this middle group also only has 1 eye. Yeah, it is what you see. A flower 5. It is what you see. It is what you see. It's a kill. If you guys are wondering, what does it look like when a professional player wants to do the kill move? It looks like super solid moves. Not like this, but the extend. That's what they do. So we made a little bit of a mistake here, but I think it'll be alright. A little bit of a mistake is not gonna prove decisive in this kill. Unfortunately, the fun ended earlier when we captured the 4 stones. That's too bad. When the fun ended. Oh, the fun is starting back up, guys. I just realized our group here in the middle is also not alive. So we have some problems too. We have some problems too. Okay, we have some problems too. Right. He has about 7 liberties. You know, he has an ungodly large number of liberties. We're gonna have 8 liberties. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, because there's some co-shenanigans, as you know. 1, 2, 7. Yeah, 7 is what I count. If he plays here, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, he played this, so it's actually. Can he play here and get 1 more? I think so. Interesting. Very interesting. I think he just has one more too. It's not like, I think he just literally has one more liberty. One, two, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well played by the opponent. Yeah. He gets one more liberty. Because we can't fill this in. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, we have to play this first. We have to play this first. Playing this first. Yeah, we just played all of these moves, didn't we? Alright, he captured another 26 points. 30, 40, 50. His total is now 55. Congratulations. We only have 40 across this slanted line here. This corner and this corner and this corner and this. We only have 40. $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100, $110, $120, $130, $135. $135 to 55, 80 points. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay. So we didn't end up killing the middle after all, did we? Not only did we not kill him, he killed us for a huge, for a huge turn of events. And so as a result, we can only win by 18 points this game, unfortunately. Alright. How much was the middle? We said 26, 36, 46, 56, 66, 68, something like 70 points. Just like the last game, isn't it? Just like the last game. Alright, we had a lot of fun this game, and even though we didn't win the Liberty race in the end, we still must have played all the best moves because we won by 80 points. Okay.
Start.
Oh my god, another one of those? I can't believe it. How do we do this? Okay. Another misclick. This time not as bad because... Oh my god.
Start to play.
Okay. Alright. The guy did want to play, but he just didn't want to take advantage of our misclick. Good opponent. Good opponent. Okay. We find every opportunity to Tanuki. That is our motto. I am normally happy to win by 40 points. The big owl. I'm normally happy to win by 4 points. Do you use a touchpad? I do not. I use a mouse. The model must have been mistaken by a lot of... Oh, the model must have been made by a lot of love. Yeah. I find it hard to Good sir, do you have some time after you finished your game to take a look at my game? I find it hard to find somebody to review my games. Maybe next time. maybe next time. Maybe someone in chat will happily review. We are showcasing 7 Dan and 7 Dan games only today. So the plan is does not include any game reviews. That's a very, very interesting move. Maybe next time. So you're the reason they didn't have glasses anymore at the bar at the end of Congress. Well, I am not actually the final reason. The reason is the guy, the professional from China named Wang Tao. That guy really liked these cups. That's why I like these cups too. Wang Tao, and he took like 5. He took 5 cups. I only took 3. So he's the reason why they don't have any cups left. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, not for me. What a downer. Okay. Didn't read all the comments. Well, I think we're caught up. All right. What's your level? Around 2Q KGS. 2Q KGS players are quite good. Okay, we're gonna try to take Sente by squeezing. Then we're gonna go jump 2 spaces for sure. And now I think we're gonna go for the Tanuki. No. No. It is time to play the Joseki out. How do KGS ranks compare to OGS ranks nowadays? I don't know. I think OGS you don't get as many gameplay. You get a lot of AI reviews and less gameplay. So it's hard to tell. Many OGS ranks are not very stable. OGS ranks are not very stable. Yeah, after this game, we're gonna fill up this cup again with probably water. So we'll take a 2-minute break, take a little leak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this move, it's a way to deal, it's a workaround against the push through. It's a workaround. But I think because this is a 2-space, this affects white even less than otherwise. So I think this will be actually quite good for white as a result. The 1 stone is already gone, the outside is very weak, and this was a great turnaround thing from black. Maybe we should have honeyed and just took the corner and allowed black to play with his 2 cuts. As the game is now, the outside is very light, so we see lots of problems with our play so far. But let's just say we probably still gained over here overall. Okay. Because black still has a lot of these weaknesses to contend to for the future. Yep, fixes 1, the weakest part, and then now we can go. Are we really gonna capture that? Yeah, we are gonna capture that because we're going into the 3-3 next. This is our way of extracting as much out of our thickness as possible. Do you know the Chinese pros at the Congress? At the European Go Congress, the 2 pros that were sent by the Chinese Go Association to do professional events like lectures and things. Yes, I didn't know before, but I didn't know them before, but I know them afterwards. Yep, I socialized. I have heard of Gao Xing before from Fox Games Online, and she does some commentaries some places, but she's primarily a competitor as far as I know. So and of course she's very popular with all the Go players, as we expect. She's very popular. And Wang Tao, I didn't know him from before, but he was a relatively strong professional too. He's definitely in the first, like a quarter, first the strongest quarter of the pros in the, in the world and in China. So yeah. So whatever Wang Tao likes, the cups, I like the cups. Whatever Wang Tao likes, I like, is what I said to him too. You like this, so I like this too. Oh my god, I did not realize the extent. There's a ladder. If we Atari, he Ataris, we capture Atari, and then cut Atari. That's a ladder. I had no idea. I thought the worst that could happen was black Atari inside and then capture two stones. Boy, was I not right. But okay, I think we're extracting about as much from this as can be expected. Great. Great. Answers. So are we gonna answer two? Maybe not. Maybe we play here later. So we shouldn't answer anything here. Instead, we played here. Take care of the original problem. Yes, we kind of figured. But because our corner, the inside corner we think is totally strong now, we're just gonna make the most, what do you call it, vulgar pushes. Push, push, push. Push from behind, push from way behind. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were very nice people. Yeah, too bad they didn't give lectures. I told them, I told them to try to give lectures. Everyone would be so interested in how you did to train, and what do you do now to, maintain your training and study. I said everyone would be so interested in this. Of course, I just told them whatever I was interested in, which I just assumed was what all Go players were interested in, which is not a bad assumption. Okay, opponent resigned. Good. Yeah, but
Play.
maybe next time. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Do you watch the Nongxian Cup? Any predictions? I saw that Kejie played the first game, which was really interesting. Because usually, he's like a strong player, and usually you save your strongest players for the end. And what I feel is the case is that Kejie kept playing as the final boss, right? But that would mean that he would play other final bosses, and he doesn't have a good win record against the other final bosses. So, like Shin Jin So and Park Jung Wan, and Park Jung Wan maybe it's 50-50, but Shin Jin So definitely he's Shin Jin So he was way above 50-50. So I'm not sure if, but he has been losing recently against Shin Jin So. So they're probably still close, but Xun Jinsu might have the lead over Keji at this point. So that's why Keji probably preferred to have more wins under his belt, and so he wanted to play the weaker players in the beginning of the matches. Yeah, I understand, but you know, let's just say if you do this, you're not likely to, you know, nothing good happens when you go for the weaker players on purpose. You know, see what we're doing. See what we're doing, guys. Nothing good happens. Well, okay. Yeah, so he almost got defeated by the first round, won in the end game, won a lost game by 0.5 in the end game. Ah, nice. That's well, good for him. But the what do you call it? The Nongxin Cup is the best five players out of the three countries, so no one is a pushover at this level. So makes sense. Um, yeah, why don't we get some territory now? We're feeling terribly imbalanced. Okay. Ah, the AI moves are like right here, but the opponent was very sharp and he didn't play any of that. Good for him. And I guess we should have played light here because Black's corner is very strong, and I guess we should have played light. But we got fixated on this fact, on the fact that Black doesn't have a very nice next move here. The peep must have been the next move. The peep, because the squeeze we were gonna go from the top and then extend for the outside. So the peep we were gonna crawl and then connect. I think Black should still have peeped, but yeah. Okay, a very solid shape. A very, very solid shape. Okay. I think we should also be a bit solid, but we can't help ourselves. Okay, so we'll attack this, make the right. Still, game is very balanced, it seems. Another jump. So we'll play here. This move is annoying. This move is super annoying. You know what? Maybe we should just play a move here later. These are all knight's moves, so okay, we convinced ourselves to play a move here later. Play a move here, but later. Black ignored the middle, so let's do stuff in the middle. Okay. What I'm thinking is Hane we peep, or extend back and then peep is what we're thinking. This Hane may be too strong, but then again, maybe it's just good. Oh, maybe it's just good. We'll see. When Black pushes here, we can cut. When Black pushes through, we can jump. And then Black, and then we naturally get this move that we wanted to get from earlier, this jump. And then Black will run away to the upper side, and we will Atari here for the problem fixes. How does this sound? Peachy. Yeah. Peep, push, and throw in, huh? Maybe. Just getting ready for the sideways peep, and then we were gonna Atari. Black pushed, so we Atari anyways. This move could be down here, but let's just say we're not in full attack mode yet. We're actually in full defense mode of all things. So in defense mode, we took the ko, gonna crawl, and then we're gonna connect. And black may be alive, or black shouldn't be alive yet, but you know, but we might play on the outside and allow black to live. We took the Panuki, so we can't complain. Black may also just jump out. This is also a third line extension, so I wonder what black plans to do if we invade. I know this is a valid move, but this is a valid move normally, but in this case there is a lot of white stones on the outside. Okay, I read this. There's no way to capture white, to capture anything from white, so this will happen. Okay. I think we can be satisfied. Black does have a Sente move now, so maybe black can be satisfied too. Okay, yeah, this is way big as a ko, because next we play into the corner, we capture the corner, we have pushes, we have this push, we have all kinds of moves. I looked away and the game was over. Yeah, that happens a lot. This is close to the thickness in the middle, so we don't have to do anything there. Yeah, we're getting ready to play some moves. We'll see if it's good or not. He strikes first. Very interesting. But let's just say we are not phased. And by striking first, black has... Oh, he's gonna play this move and connect underneath. Ah, this... I see. Totally fine. And black is totally fine. Very nice. Very well done by black. But then again, this is a Sente for white, and then it's a Sente. White's probably very... White is probably doing well. Oh, choices. Oh, the choice. Give up all the middle territory and capture this, or connect and surround the middle in Gote. Well, we never do anything in Gote, so how big is this move? This capture, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points in Sente, plus the ice space, plus 7 points in Sente, huh? Not good enough, I'm afraid. 7 points in Sente is not good enough. This move? This is attacking white. Very good. But this is a Let's see where black answers. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, let's play the Hane before we don't get to. Jump here. Is that the important move? I have no idea. All right. Yeah, we should take this back at some point. Okay, connect. This move is Sente. Probably we can crawl and have a ko. We are happy for black. We should play this Hane soon, but maybe first play this. Oh, no, we shouldn't do that. There's a ko here, which could be a problem, so maybe we don't even do any of that. We do stuff there. Capture the one stone. And then maybe black will be desperate and then play this. All right. 7 dance. Okay, so the first 7 dan game was, we were a little not used to it, and the opponent was a super good 7 dan. So 2 reasons, and then the later 7 dan games did go the way we anticipated, so good. 40 points for black. Maybe a little more. Is this Sente? Well, first we're gonna attack the left-hand side. I guess it's Sente. Maybe we capture this for later. So the all we have to do here is survive, and then black is in very big trouble. However, we do have to survive, and that's not very easy given this position. There's 4 stones to start, so okay. Yes, black also didn't find a good way to capture, and black is feeling the fear. The fear that comes with trying to capture this and then failing and then having this whole position blow up in your face. However, because we played 2 moves here, we had a Panuki earlier, and we also played these 2 moves, so our position is quite strong. And black jumped, so we played here for the last remaining Aji. And now all the Yaji is gonna be on the black side. Oh my god. What am I watching? Oh my god. It's not much better, but it's not much better the other way, but oh my god. What are we watching, guys? What are we watching? We almost can do more in the corner, but I have to think of exactly how to do this in that corner. Here, two centes, and then here turn, play this, and we have three liberties. Maybe we block. And then technically we have four liberties. Block, push, and then here. Yeah, we're behind by a liberty then. Unfortunate. So we're just gonna have to block and then extend, and then he plays here, we play here. Oh! Oh, I didn't think of this. Great move, great move. All we have is two Hanes in Sente, and that's it. Great move. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60 maybe. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You know, we have 60. Black has 60. We both have 60. And it's even, isn't it? I know, yes, we can have more. We can capture the bottom. But we haven't captured the bottom yet, right? Hmm. Okay, he answers. This means this group may not be alive. We'll see. Ah, I think black has had it. Black has had it with the defense. Black is gonna go on the offense now. Yeah, I guess we could have connected here and won. Oh shit! It's a ko, isn't it? Oh my! It's a ko. Well, not that a ko is bad, but well, a ko will be good enough anyways. But didn't realize it was a ko. And what if black didn't play here? What if black played this move? We play this. We play this, and then black lives. What if black lived? I guess we capture four stones in the middle, and it's still good. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. We had a lot of fun this game once again. Um, yeah. He can connect, we will capture, he will play this, and black will survive. Black will not win, but black will survive. What did we? Oh, yeah, of course we captured. Another good day. So this Aji, maybe we should have used this block here, the 3-3 point. Place here, push, Atari block. Probably there was nothing good. Right. We're still offering the life with the connect. unless we don't connect. That would be a real commitment to winning the ko, which could also happen. Let's just capture it, and then let's go back to here. To make sure that we don't lose. Yeah, good attempt by black. Oh yes, we forgot about the bottom group. That could still die too. Good attempt. What? Oh, I see what this is. I see what this is. Okay. Black is gonna live by making two eyes. It's a compromise. It's a compromise. Hmm? It's not a compromise. Okay. No compromise. Then black dead. Alright. GG. GG. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get some water and then we're gonna continue. In the meantime, enjoy this game by Kejie against a Japanese player in the Nongxin Cup. Be back in 2 minutes. Okay. We're back. We are back. And how is Kejie doing? 99.5%. Okay. Alright, let's see what happened in this game. So started off okay. Kejie does like to go for like what we like to go for, a lot of speed. Yeah. Okay. And this is gonna be a sacrifice. I guess it's a complicated Joseki. Okay. White is doing a little bit better. There's a ko. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a ko, I guess. Yeah. Black's corner, 10, 20, 25 points, but white takes a black corner and turns it into white's corner, so black is gonna have 30 points overall. This is a thickness, but white has 25 here. So white has enough, and then white has a free move basically. Okay. Okay. You never want to play like on the inside like this to make your two eyes. The best case scenario is you make your two eyes and then your opponent gets the outside. In this case, white gets the left side. Okay. I'm sure Keji had a lot of fun playing this game, especially, oh my god, this move in Sente against the corner. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow, this was a very, very fast game. So, okay. Black has 40 points plus the middle. White has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60, 70, 70 points. So the middle is like 20 points. Okay. So here is the resign. Resignation. Yeah. Too slow with the code was too slow. Was too good for white.
Start to play.
If it was no code, then maybe it was about even, or good for black. But there was a code, so there was a code. Was a code. Let's go find the opponents. By the way, look what I found from Costco, the green tea. Alright. We should still be able to find our games, no
Start
problem.
to play.
Yeah, another 7 died, good. I hope he doesn't spend too much time on his moves. 3-3. It is fast. It is fast. Cheers, guys. Cheers. And the key to this 3-3 fast strategy and the key to this position is to Tanuki afterwards, which will further increase our speed. That's gonna help us win. That's gonna help us win. See? One more and ignore again or not. It's okay. We can play this move. He connects. He doesn't Atari. Okay. Well, I know the Atari and then playing here is pretty good for white, so let's try to achieve the same result. Yeah. So we're gonna extend. Yeah, black has this peep now that he didn't have from before, which is very annoying. This must be some kind of a, you know, Joseki knowledge that I did not have. But because black didn't Atari, we're gonna not connect here. Connect here at the start point. We're gonna try to get Sente here. So we're gonna counterattack against black. Especially with the top hand side, so let's see. Let's see. Atari extend, we are gonna push 2. Now we can connect. Push, and then this move. We'll see. Yeah, that's the that has always been the problem with our play. Can't have everything. Oh, wow. That was we should have cut. We should have cut. We're like, oh, the opponent let us off easy, so we should have cut. I really want to cut here, but okay. Really wanted to cut there. This opponent also played very reasonably. Very reasonable moves. So if he extends one more time, I think we're gonna have to play here. And so I don't know if whatever we gained from whatever we gained is worth what we have lost. He's thinking about this and then trying to kill this group. Yeah, and I'm just afraid if you don't go after my group, I'm afraid. If you do go after my group, I am very happy that you did. Defender's advantage, guys. Wow. 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 I'm sure black is not alive, but then we gave up this one stone, so black really wants to kill us. Has he succeeded? Did we play with fire too much? This extend. Very interesting. Very interesting. We're not doing bad, but it's very interesting. This move hurt a lot more than it first appeared. So we allowed black to get the first move here, and yeah, found ourselves playing another move on the inside, which is needless to say, this is not ideal. Well, at least black has very bad shape. Yeah, whatever we do here, it's gonna be it's gonna be too many liberties. Probably should have confirmed the kill. We thought we might get away with something here, but with get away with not fixing. But the opponent, yeah, I just died over here. How could anyone just accept that, right? How could anyone just accept dying like this? So we definitely should have been more on top of it. Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 points for black. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 70. 70 points for black. Wow, how do we come back from black already having 70 points? Should have been more careful here. Definitely should have been more careful. If we capture everything here, that would be us not spending a move and still getting this all captured. That would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. Black is 60. And that would be totally good. That would be totally good. So, actually, I think the game is just totally good, or good enough for us now. But then again, if it's so easy to beat this opponent, why go through all that death from earlier when you could have just won? So when you could have just won the game so easily, should have ataried here. Don't know why we didn't, but it's okay. Should we do it? Sure, why not? Why not? We didn't grow up on the scaredy pill. Are you scared? My opponent asked. We said, of you, stupefied, tetrified by you. Eventually we'll connect this one, and then we're gonna fight this group versus this group. Eventually. This move is for sure to be Sente too, so it's not even a small move. Well, this fight is again going our way, so one fight not for us, two fights for us, and one fight not going our way, and then two fights going our way, so. Great. Great. Oh, it's Go Dave, welcome. Wow. Is that even Sente? Is that even Sente? Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Cause the Human Rights Watch on the European Go Congress. Inhumane treatment. Tang Jie is here. I've been 7 dan since Go Congress. Sustainable murder or something like that. Hoping for no more temporary 7 dan. I just yesterday got my main account back to 8 dan with 20-second games. Now back to all 5 accounts at 8 dan. Ah, Go Dave has 5 8 dan accounts now. I see. Nice. Good stuff, Go Dave. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, really? That's not what I saw last time you played. I don't. So violent. I enjoy fighting. I too enjoy fighting and murdering clumps of stones. Okay. Play a lot of games. What would you say is the most important thing, sir, to get from my level to Dan? Play a lot of games. Yes, 100%. Most important thing. Watch my YouTube videos. Second most important thing. But in all seriousness, playing a lot of games. Yes, playing a lot of games. Okay, black is dead. Okay. Black can resist, but he cannot. Cannot do what? You can resist, but you cannot forestall the inevitable. The inevitable. Defeat is inevitable. Okay. Will black be able to connect underneath? That's the last question we have of this game. No. I don't read that well, but I read well enough. No. And so this is all dead. This is all dead. White is dead. And none of these things happened. None of these had a cause. None of these deaths had a cause and effect relationship. Like I exchanged this one for the other one. Like we exchanged this this group for being able to capture that group. It just all happened progressively. So first we died, then we killed the opponent, and then we killed the opponent, and then we killed the opponent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Good. My opponent is collecting his thoughts, and then he's gonna resign, and then we're gonna go on to the next one. Oh, oh, we said we were gonna connect there, didn't we? We forgot, but it's okay. But it's okay. Really, really, man, really. Really? We're gonna go on. We're going to survive. Ah, here. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, he had enough, and I guess we had enough too, so we're gonna come back. We had enough too of this game. Okay, 90 points for black. I guess if I had 90 points, it's very difficult to resign when you do have 90 points. Props to the opponent. He resigned with 90 points. We have 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. We have 130, so it's not that, yeah, it's within 40 points. That's not too bad.
Start to play.
Maybe we wouldn't resign as well. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play the double star point. The double star point. Hmm? What happened? My browser is stuck, it seems. My Chrome is going down. That's okay. What is my Chrome doing? Okay. Well, I can't believe we've been at this for a while. We only played, I guess we played 8 games today. That's not too bad. That's not a small number of games, so I guess I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. This time the opponent chooses something else. Something else. But the fate will find you no matter what you choose. And so here we go. Here we go. There's no ladders. There's no ladders, so okay. Ah, he's trying to get the ladder to work, and somehow that's gonna save him. Good plan. Good plan. Good plan. I don't think it will work, but good plan. When he harnesses now, we will Atari here. When this happens, okay. Yeah, I would deliberate a lot too at this point. Ah, and he picks this. Yeah, I guess. Are we really gonna connect? We have co-threads, but he has so many local co-threads we can't do it. So I guess give him a pass for this. Passing grade. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad for White that White has to do this. Extend. Do we have? I don't think we have any problems here, but this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. Okay, still. This can't be bad for us. We captured 2 stones for free. Okay, extend. The next move is here for some senteis. Very good. Very good. So if we play this sentei, White is gonna play this sentei. I guess we're gonna play that sentei later. And so this move maybe. Wow. Can you imagine playing another move here? Of all the important places on this board, gonna play another move over here. Crazy. No, we're gonna refuse. White's gonna play here. We're gonna ignore again. White's gonna Atari. We're gonna ignore again. But White is gonna play here. So we're gonna connect. Maybe we do need another move here. Maybe this move is Sentei. This move, right? It just feels so wrong. It feels so not right. We can't save these now, so at least we have something good going. We neglected this, so maybe we played too strong over here. It's a real possibility. Yeah, like right now we have to give this up to play this. Then we have to play this one more, and then we can play either one here. Prefer to be faster, but White does have 3 stones there, so we pushed out. pushed out. Okay. Yeah, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And since we have this saving that one stone now, the 5 stones become rather important. So we didn't want those to die. But that means suffering, suffering the gote, suffering answer. He tenukis now? He tenukis now? So I guess white has trouble answering in the middle, which makes sense. But the middle is so big. There's a peep that's coming next. And of course, we were thinking about playing here, and we probably should have, but we didn't. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Why would you give up a thingy like that? Hmm? He dares to tanuki our move again. Yeah, yeah. Good tanuki. Good tanuki. Very good tanukis. This move. But I think it's gonna be. I think overall this is gonna be better and better for black. This move is gote. This move. This move is not. This move is very strong. Oh my. We also played quite strongly. Yeah, yeah. White just about had it. White just about had it. So peep in. So the peep inside happened. We would like to play as much on the outside as possible, and then fix ourselves at the last moment. So one way we can achieve that is white plays here, we extend out. White plays here, we don't connect any of the cuts. We play here, it captures these 5 stones. Capture these 5 stones. We can let the 6 go if we capture these 5. So thickness wise, we're not greatly affected. And thickness wise, we're not greatly affected. And something. Okay. White cuts there. Oh my. White is really not. White does not want to lose by a small amount. Does he? White is fighting it all the way. Fighting all the way. We're gonna give him a warrior's death. A warrior's death. Yes, a warrior's death. Okay. So technically white can still push in, and white is not dead. This is a weird shape. Very interesting. Yeah, the turn. So technically white is not dead. it's not a comfortable connection, but technically weight is connected. Weird. Very weird. So we really haven't gained any like concrete territory in the middle. We're not doing badly, but we haven't gained any concrete territory yet. We never answer when we don't have to answer. We may have to answer here, but let's just say that we will find out. We will find out. Let's just say we will find out. Yeah, we should have connected, of course. What are we thinking? I think we're still living under the assumption that this group was very strong. Still living under that emotional feel. And we found ourselves having to play two eyes. Very, very nice. Very nice by white. Very nice. Very, very nice. The Atari, yeah, yeah. I see it. I see it. Can we keep this captured? It's gonna be very, very tough. Very tough. It's gonna be very tough. In fact, I think you can just simply live like this, yeah. So another success by white. This used to be totally fine. Now it's totally not fine. Good thing white let us off the hook easy. Who knew we would say something like that? Who knew we would ever say something like that? Okay. I think if we just defend, it'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 points for black, and 45 points for black is just not enough. 10, 20, 30, 40. It may be enough. White may have 40, but who wants to win with 40 points, right? Okay, this move. We can still cut there with this, so I guess we went for this. I'm afraid we may have to let him survive. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 points for white. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. 50 something for black. That would be enough, but is it? Is it enough? Is it enough? Okay. Are you gonna not connect? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's what white wants. It's what white wants. It's what black. Oh my! I see. You guys see the problem this move and then this move. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This move was got rid of one of our own liberties. And now, and now, it's questionable. Now it's questionable. We're still probably okay. Yeah, yeah, we have a nice I hope we still have a nice move like this. And we say to our opponent, surely, all you needed was one more liberty, and then you would have done it against us. All you needed was one more liberty. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, we played this safe, but opponent. Well, first let's play this one to be safe again. I'm thinking this move, this move, this move, and then we can jump all the way to here, which would make up for all of our territory losses. And, well, yeah. Right. The other thing is to extend here, but then we would have to get a. We would have to get a. Oh, I guess we can Atari, so this will die, this will just die. So okay. So there is no problem. There is no problem. We only have 40 points now. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. This move ends and this move ends and jump in. What? What are we thinking? This is just dead. Just dead. Versus, like, I can have a Sentei and then I can capture another one of your groups. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. Yeah. This was what we were calculating. White was gonna play this Hane, so I thought we would have to Hane here, but no, we can just Atari. We can just Atari. Silly us. Silly us. White only has 2 liberties. Yes, we should have cut here for the extra 4 points. But yeah, silly us. Silly us. So that's how we get the end game and the kill. Okay. More than 40 for white. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 60. Only 60 for us, so, still, this was a very good game by white, given, considering that, all the unfairness he was up against. So, okay. Yeah. He resigned before. Yeah. Block is gonna not be nothing. We're gonna connect on the outside. Yeah, too bad. Yeah, we should have kept the middle captured, but we didn't. So even if we connected here, it would have been a total Sente. Yeah, we should have kept this captured. We could have, and game was in control. We played here. The game was still in control, but we had to connect the middle so that we don't have to make two eyes. We were still living under the idea that our group on the upper side was very strong, but it was not, and it was just we shouldn't play this push because it gave white this throw in for liberties, and yeah, we were just lucky that this was not alive. Well, we gave white a chance to live by playing this move and then in here, and then we can play this move in Sente. Then this move and then Hane. Yeah, we were probably gonna be fine, but 10, 20, 30, 40 points for white, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, it was close. If white played here, it would have been close. In that case, we would have played the jump, this move, and then going into the corner. Maybe that would be okay. Then again, this is 10 points here, so going into the corner. Yeah, hard to say. Alright, anyways, we're 8-1 today. We played 9 games today. I hope you guys, we're like halfway through to 9 dan. We lost the first game and won 8. Thank you guys for watching. This is part 2. It was a crazy one. See you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I might split this up a little. I don't know. I don't know. I might, because my videos on YouTube are very, very long, right? So maybe I'll just upload that as it is. Gonna raid bats. See you guys next time. Yeah, so we're halfway to 8 dan. Next time we'll get to 8 dan.